Hello, how are you? See, I have been a teacher for 9 years officially, but there's none of these years of the 8 years that have ever looked like this. Yes, I thank God. God has always made me beautiful, but I discovered that you can be beautiful and not be glamorous. I just had to change something in my thinking. I was brought up like normal, average person. We were brought up to manage scarcity. We were brought up to manage poverty. Yes, I lived in a rich homes. I lived with some people that are okay. They are a bit comfortable because I never had parents from little. But as I lived with them, yes, their family, but I was, secluded to manage little scarce lack. The clothes that were they were buying for me were not, good clothes. Some I couldn't wear it, and there will be uproar and shouting. So many people are brought up like that too, brought up to manage scarcity, to manage lack, to manage poverty. But it's a wrong teaching. It's a wrong teaching. You see, in a home where several children are, the children of the main, family are brought up to wear well, to wear the latest, go to the best school. Why the children that live with them, either mates or extended family, are brought up to go to the lowest of schools, wear the lowest of clothes and things. With my auntie, I only have, I think, two shoes in a year. So one for Christmas, yeah, like that, and one for New Year, I guess, one of it like that. So there's no anything coming in, it not even bedroom slippers will come in for the whole year, and I will be given two clothes, and that is for the whole year. That will be the only church clothes I have for the whole year. And any other thing that wants to come in because of their favor, it will either be raggy looking or the worst of it looking. Yeah, that is their own way of seeing me as accepting me as an extended family, but that is not what their children were wearing. They're wearing the latest, the highest, the most expensive. Even some of the children's undies, panties were more expensive than everything combined together as my Christmas clothes. So I grew up managing, lack, poverty, managing little, seeing little, and being grateful. Always seeing little and being grateful, seeing little and being grateful all the time, and appreciating it, and telling myself you can, maneuver it, you can manage it so that you will not, lack. This is contrary to God's way. It has always been contrary. We're given the Bible, and they show us all the sufferings of the people in the Bible. Nobody actually showed us the glamour of many of these royals. Everyone that God called have been turned to royals. They've been wealthy. Many of them died wealthy with old age. Many of them had several currencies. They made us to see how Jesus suffered on earth and on the cross. Jesus never dined with poor people. He was, having buffet. He was eating in the upper room. That is hotels in inns. He was living with, eating with millionaires because he was getting invitation. Papa Abraham had silver, gold, and several other currencies. Joseph, Jacob, all the likes, even from Adam and Eve, they had varieties of food. There was no lack there. So how did God now say we should manage lack? He never said we should manage lack or scarcity or wants. Yes, there are some of his boys in the Bible that are too, very righteous. They don't really know anything about business or how to manage businesses, but he never made them to lack food. He never made them to manage poverty. They were being fed. I know Elijah was being fed was being fed all through the family. Elisha had food. He had multitudes staying with him for God's sake to eat. What have you been taught to manage? That is what your mind will manifest for you. I had to, reset my head. I just look. Many of these people that are wealthy out there, they are God's children. He's not angry with them. We thought they're going to go to hell. Hell where? He's not angry with them. They are his children. Either they are Muslims or they're Christians. They are his children. He says, all souls are mine. No one soul he gave to the devil. It's the devil that eyes God's children. So why will some be wealthy and some will be seriously poor? I remember the one of the prayers I prayed most in my life is, Lord, take away stagnation, take away poverty. In my church yesterday, it was enough is enough, service. We were told to write everything we don't want in our lives anymore. I still wrote, Lord, I want to do away with stagnation. I want to do away with poverty. I want to do away with lack and want. I want to do away with managing nothing. Yes, God is not an advocate of waste. No. But he told you to manage prosperity, not lack. Jesus fed the multitude twice. They were left over on the field. I think, 12 baskets and one, is it 7 baskets or 3 baskets? Thereabouts, read it. These people had their fill, they were full to the brim, they had to leave it. And Jesus said, gather the fragments. Let's see what is remaining. And they were basket that can still fill the same 5,000 plus multitude. So you will say, they did not calculate them very well. Well, they calculated the men were 5,000. Women are always more than men, so we are talking 15. Because some of them have 2 children. Yet they calculated them, but God provided us. Jesus, increased that food, but it was still in surplus. Manna was always in surplus. No matter what is going on in your society, don't see that lack. No matter what is going on in your vicinity, don't join them to see it. Because as you see it, you become it. As you see it, it becomes enlarged in your life. I was not looking like this last year. I had to, change my status to royal. I had to change my look to royal. It's not bad. I had to look what I want to be. I had to start seeing myself in a different light from what I was brought up with. Even from parents, guided rather, church. I'm done away with lack and want mentality. You may say, oh, I'm very educated. I don't have it. You have it. If this message reached you, you had it. Now it's off you. You are no more managing lack. You are no more managing, scarcity. You are managing surplus. Yes. Together, we are managing surplus. God bless you. I love you.